What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is Frost Airsoft here, and today we are at the Arkenstone Airsoft field in Acworth, Georgia. So I'm doing a little bit of voiceover on this one, so just bear with me on that. Also, bear with the camera work too. I had the GoPro mounted all kinds of funny ways because I didn't actually have a Picatinny rail mount. So this first game you're going to see is Dodge City. Pretty intense CQB outdoor action. I actually really like this map. There's my first kill right there. Just not even 10 seconds into the match, I get one kill. And you're going to see the guy comes around the corner with a right shield in a second. And you got to remember, if you're using a right shield, cover your feet. And that's how I got him. But anyways, so sorry about the lack of videos recently. I actually got a promotion at work, so I've been very busy. But I did have a chance to go and play Airsoft with a couple of my buddies this weekend, and we wanted to try a new field. Now, the only thing about Arkenstone Airsoft, there it is. Got him, son. The only thing about Arkenstone when it comes to Airsoft is they only play Airsoft the first Sunday of every month. So there is a ton of players there, so there's plenty of people to play with, so just keep that in mind, but it is only one Sunday a month. However, if you are in the Northwest Georgia area, like the Calhoun, Cartersville, Dalton area, this is probably the best field that I would recommend to you that's not indoor. You know, me and my buddies got the itch. We really wanted to go play, and we wanted to try somewhere different. They haven't played at an actual field, a few of them, so I took them, and this was a great first experience for all of us. Definitely approve of the Arkenstone Airsoft field. My only gripe is that maybe they could get things going a little bit faster, but then again, I do understand they had a lot of stuff going on. So, no, you know, I understand that. So, anyways, yeah, this is called Dodge City. It's a small CQB map. Looks to me very reminiscent of some of the California-style CQB maps that we see. I really liked it, really enjoyed it. You see this first match, I just absolutely dominated. I think it was basically, you could put it, say, 20 on 20, and I got about 10. So I'm pretty happy with that. I'm actually about to scare the crap out of this kid coming around the corner. You know what? Looking back now, I kind of feel sorry for that. I only shot him once. However, you can see how scared he was. Look at that guy. Not even looking this way. And I make the same mistake. That guy wasn't sure if he was out or not. He actually turned out not to be, and then I got him out. So, you know. And then they were just kind of just not watching this side over there, knowing that we were pushing that side. So I'm not really sure what was going on there. Now, I did talk to one of the normal players of this field, somebody that goes there every chance he gets, and he did say there was a lot of friendly fire incidents, and I did see that. I actually, one of the videos that I recorded that I just completely took out, I got taken out in the first 3 minutes, was due to actual friendly fire. This is due in part to the fact that the field uses some very thin tape to mark the other team, and then you have a no-tape team and a tape team. So, you know, I understand that's how they split it up, but sometimes that can be a little confusing. But it's okay. Like I said, it was a great field. I didn't run into any cheaters, not anything, that just was blatantly too much to deal with. A couple people maybe not calling their hits, but honestly, they probably didn't feel it. It was outside, it was cold, people were running around, I get it. We're actually about to transition to the next. I think I get taken out here, and I do think this is by friendly fire because of the direction it came from. I just went ahead and cut it. So this is the second field, and I actually sped up the footage on this because mainly in this game, so this map is spread out into 3 lanes just like a Call of Duty style map. You've got a left-hand side, a right-hand side, and a middle. And so you're seeing right now, you can see there's a ton of players on the field. And you see how the cover is, there's people almost at every cover. So it's almost impossible to run up and get in the cover safely without exposing yourself because it's such a small map. But at the same time, it's also not that small, so it's just one of those weird things. So I sped this up because mainly I just played a lot of support in this one. Now, the funny thing is, this game you're watching right now was actually It was 45 on 25. Somebody didn't split the teams correctly. I was actually on the 45 team, so that explains why we were packed together so tightly like that. The next game did not go the same, but I forgot to turn the GoPro on, so I just kind of cut. Obviously I don't have that footage. So yeah, I just sped this up because, like I said, I just did a lot of support fire here. Nothing really amazing on this one happens. That first game was a different story. So actually, I'm making this video is to show off Arkenstone Airsoft, because I didn't really. There was a one guy that had some really good videos. If I can remember the name, I'll put it in the description. Actually, I will put it in the description because I know what the videos were. I will put his stuff in the description so you guys can take a look at his footage. It's a lot better than mine. Like I said, the GoPro on this one is literally just zip tied on the bottom, and the last couple games the zip tie actually breaks, and it was hard for me to get any footage. But just bear with it. The next one will be much better. I'm gonna get a run cam to put on the rifle, and then I will have a head mount, so you'll get both those and a little bit of zoom, so you won't be like trying to figure out what I'm shooting at, like right here. And in this situation, the best thing to do if you're not 100% sure with the field, honestly, the best thing to do is just provide support fire and help your teammates push up. In my opinion, that was the best bet in this particular situation to go with, because I wasn't aware of the area. Now, you'll see in a later clip of me actually working with people that I didn't know, and that's something that happens in Airsoft a lot. You'll make friends on the field, and that definitely happened a lot at Arkenstone. We made a bunch of friends. We actually met a guy down there to play Airsoft with, and he's a really cool dude. And he's in a couple of the videos too. You'll see here in a minute. But yeah, so Arkenstone Airsoft, great place to go. I really enjoyed it. We definitely will be back. The guys that I took had a great game. Trey, our team sniper, he actually has some good videos that was recorded on his head cam that he's going to send us. So that'll be great. I'll put those videos up as well. Once again, I just want to go over this is why I haven't been making a lot of videos. It's because of the new job. And so this is the other field that we played on. This one is basically the same thing as the other one, but it's kind of at an angle. I really enjoyed this field too. This one, for some reason, that second map that you saw, I didn't really care for it too much because it seems like the way the spawn points are set up, you could just see the enemy before you even, before you're even moving. So, you obviously can, if you have a good enough gun, like a Polar Star HPA gun or something like that, if you was able to sling some BBs that far, you could take them out, no problem. Even from that other side, from your spawn point, honestly. But, that's one of those things that you just kind of deal with CQB fields. When it comes to Georgia, the only real outdoors field that's not CQB that I know of in the northern part is Team Airsoft. And Team Airsoft does have a problem with their respawn, the way they do that. It just takes too long. And I think it's, a little bit too much to actually go over there and play. I don't remember the name of the maps besides the two that we played that had memorable names. Obviously, we had Dodge City and Castle, and I didn't record any Castle gameplay, but Castle was just attack and defend. One team holds the castle, the other team attacks. Obviously, now that made for some really cool gameplays. It was actually pretty funny. We had some guys throwing smoke grenades in the castle, and then the enemy throwing the smoke grenades out. So we did see a lot of smoke grenades here. I don't know how effective they were, but I will tell you the team that we were playing against seemed to not use their left side flank, and our team took advantage of that, and we won almost every game. The only game we didn't win was the second game on the map you just saw when they split us up. But yeah, we had some great people playing with us, and I definitely will be back. I actually really enjoyed this field. So you actually see me right now teaming up with Bretland. That's in front of me. He's one of the guys that comes with me normally. He's also one of my co-workers. He is a new Airsoft player, and I let him use my Sama AK-74U, and he absolutely loves that thing. He's never had an issue out of it, and he's a really good guy to team up with. So if you ever see me on the airsoft field, generally I'll be with 3 to 4 other people. Don't be scared to come up and say hey. I'll probably be wearing my Viper hood and a little bit of my ghillie craft stuff. So just look for that guy. I mean, there's ghillie suits everywhere, but you'll know me. And so this map is split up into three lanes as well, with a ditch, a mid, and a lower side. And what's kind of funny is both teams will start with the high ground from your spawn points, and the other team didn't take advantage of going to the low ground to cut around and flank, which would have been effective because our mid and right was covered very well. Our left side flank not so much, but their left side flank was not covered at all. However, once we pushed up to a certain point, we did realize that they did have, one or two people there, and you'll actually see me try to take him out. It was a sniper. Don't know, he was pinned down, so there's nothing really I can say bad about the sniper. He was in a good position. He just was outnumbered, and that's the problem with a bolt-action sniper is once you get outnumbered, it's pretty much game over. Especially in the CQB area, it's just one of those things that happens. So, and you'll see... there's actually a couple people on my team I just saw blind fire. Interesting. But you'll see me move from cover to cover, and just use tactics that you would generally not see. I'm actually about to take out both of these guys that are not watching their left flank. These guys actually had my team pinned down for a while, and once I flanked them, they didn't really have there was no choice they could really get. As you can see the smoke grenade in the background, there was plenty of smoke grenades being thrown. Well, I must say that everybody worked together really well. That's one thing about Airsoft that's always cool is that complete and total strangers can come together and work together like people you've known your whole life. It's just one of those amazing things that I really enjoy about the sport. Once we get to the part where the snipers are, I will show you. And the one guy that was holding down the back. So the only thing that I didn't really care for about this field, this is the number one thing, is that when I played there, we played all day. We played from 12 to 5. There was no respawn games. So it was team deathmatch or capture or attack and defend. And either way you went, one team had to wipe out the other team, and then you would swap sides. Which is okay, because it doesn't mean that the games can take too long, but at the same time, if you was able to respawn, it would just make it more fun overall, because that way you could do, say, a 15-minute or a 10-minute game, respawn game, just die, go to your spawn, get back in, I don't know why they don't play many of those like that, but, it is what it is. So right here, you actually see me push up enough to flank these two guys behind this wood pile right here. And I don't know if the audio, you'll be able to hear it on the video because I've got it turned down so I can record. But I was making the call outs to my team. There's actually a sniper back there. This kid in the black right here was actually calling it out to me. So kudos to him. So if you see me just kind of shooting at nothing, I was really shooting at the sniper, which is why we need a zoom cam, a proper zoom cam. That kid was directly behind the tree, and I was trying to curve the BBs around. You can actually see him in that frame that I just had. You can see him pop his head out. He has a whitish colored mask on, a red shirt or red hoodie. Another thing is it was cold. It was very cold. I was not expecting it to be, because the day before we went, that Saturday, was like 60 degrees all day. We went there and it was like 35, 40. And that's not cold, but I didn't dress for it at all. So and see, these two guys did not expect me to be able to shoot around that corner. Just being able to lean your gun, if you really understand the mechanics of which way to lean your gun to get those BBs just to curve just a little bit, they can get around that cover and actually hit your target. I can't tell you how many kills I got that day due to that. And also, as these videos get, as I get more equipment, because I am still in the process of getting more equipment, there will be better videos and more, just better camera angles, better camera footage. I know this isn't the best, and honestly, the real reason I made this video is to show off the field to people who haven't been and give a beginner's perspective on the airsoft field. I'm actually reloading right now, so that's what's going on right there. But yeah, so just Arkenstone Airsoft, great place to play. If you get a chance, definitely go check it out. If you want to, send me a message on YouTube, Facebook, or whatever. Just let me know, and I'll meet you there. They play once every Sunday, once a month, the first Sunday of every month. That's what I meant to say.